lake bed. Recovery plans have been in the works for the Salton Sea for decades. A lot of money, we know, has been poured into that area. As our Nico Payne reports, one of the biggest challenges for improving the quality of life is improving the quality of the air.
For years, the community has been warned about the toxic air coming from the exposed playa around the Salton Sea. Well, now we are learning more about the toxic fumes that can be coming from the water itself.
It is not just, the toxic elements that are being trapped by the water.
Frank Ruiz, who was the Salton Sea director with Audubon, California, has been working with researchers who have been studying the toxic levels at the Salton Sea.
UCR, was mentioning that it is also a concern, the fumes that are coming out of the water, because not all the elements, that come in contact with the water stays trapped underneath the water. A lot of the elements change form and they become fumes.
These fumes coming from the water, along with the toxic dust from exposed dry beds, have been the blame for many of the health problems the community has been facing.
We commonly hear a lot of nosebleed issues, especially with young kids. And we hear a lot of people complaining of respiratory problems. As a matter of fact, I think, in my opinion, we have, if not the highest, one of the highest asthma rates.
Ruiz and community partners are doing their best to bring awareness to the Salton Sea by educating our youth who will be inheriting what was once considered a desert oasis.
We're working on setting up some field study opportunities for our students out here. And so right now we're working with some of the community partners, and we're practicing playing with some of our science equipment so that we can bring kids out here next year and get them involved measuring air quality, water quality.
And though many look at the Salton Sea as a toxic wasteland, some people still want to experience it for themselves.
Based on, the articles I'd read, yes, it was quite the place to come, I think, back in the 40s, 50s. How can this be fixed? What can be done to fix it and restore it to something that can be used?
In my opinion, we already saw the better days of the Salton Sea, especially if you describe the Salton Sea from recreation standpoint, such as boating and fishing. I think those days are gone. Now, can we have other types of recreations? I think we can.
And as studies continue here at the Salton Sea, advocates stress the importance of education and awareness within the community. Reporting at the Salton Sea, Nico Payne, NBC Palm Springs.